180! Gezi, here we are, another Premier League campaign about to get underway, coming back to a city that you have great memories of. Are you excited for the campaign to get going?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's probably the most positive and the most I've looked forward to a Premier League since the first one I've played in. So it's nice to get it started here in Belfast. Obviously, like you said, got good fond memories of this place. Hitting 2-9 darters, I think in 2022, I think it was. So yeah, if I can hit one of them, I'll be happy. If I can win the night, I'll be it'll be over the moon.
Overall, coming into this, your game's in a really good place. Okay, results might not be there, but performances certainly are.
Yeah, my game is there, but the main thing is that my mind and my positivity and the way I'm thinking is a lot better than what it has been over the last 12 months. So, yeah, fingers crossed my game can improve, and step by step, game by game, I'll get better.
Do you feel that you're close to that Gerwyn Price that was winning major titles?
Yeah, my game's there in patches. I'm not as consistent as what I want to be at the minute, but like playing in the Premier League, getting the chance to play against the best players week in, week out, rolling into Pro Tours and Europeans, then yeah, I will find my feet sooner rather than later.
Obviously, we know that when you were really struggling that you just didn't want to play. Did you ever consider just walking away from the sport at your lowest?
No, I never thought I would give up. I don't think that's in me. I say it. I have a sulk now and again, but no, I'd never give up. It'd give me a day or two, then I'm fine. But yeah, sometimes after losing, I take it to heart too much. It's not the be all and end all. And I think I've learned to deal with that a little bit better over the last month or two.
Coming from another professional sport into obviously this professional sport, do you think that helps your mindset because you've been in that environment before?
No, I don't think so. I think just being involved in the PDC and in darts, I think I've just learned day by day, error by error. And I've had a few of them. But yeah, over the next couple of months, I think I'll get better again. And fingers crossed I can be as positive as I am today at the end of the Premier League.
The way you're smiling and that you can see the change in you. Is this the most relaxed you've ever felt, even when you were winning titles? I don't think you were this relaxed.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any pressure on me anymore. When you're world number one, when you're at the top of the tree, you want to stay there and you want to keep performing. But I think I've slipped down to number 9 in the world. I don't care if I slip down to number 16. I just want to keep enjoying the game, keep being on the road and wanting to be on the road. And if I can just keep playing with a smile on my face, then I'm happy.
Gezi, thank you very much.
Gerwyn, I could just tell by talking to you that you do seem a lot more positive than what I've heard you in the past. At what point did that mindset change and that hunger came back to play darts again?
I think it's probably missing out on the Grand Slam. I love playing in that tournament and being at home, missing out on that, having to watch. I'm a darts fan as well, so I will watch darts when I'm not playing. So yeah, sat at home watching that tournament, that hurt. And then going out early in the Players' Championship finals. And obviously having help with the sports psychologist as well before the World Championship, that definitely helped. Made me think a little bit more positive and not be down on myself and negative. So yeah, it's a factor of a few different things that have helped. So as over the next couple of months, I think I'll be a bit more positive again.
You have made a final in the Premier League, but other than that, it's not been the best tournament for you. Why do you think it's not quite clicked as well in previous years for you?
Basically, probably my own downfall is just my mindset. Sometimes if I'm in a good frame of mind, then I'll keep performing well. But if I'm down on myself and being really negative, which I have been in the past, then things won't work out. So yeah, I think if I'm as positive like all the way through this tournament as I am today, then yeah, it's not just a final for me, but I think I'll lift the trophy.
And I saw on your social media that you're starting a YouTube channel so your fans can see you on the hockey as well as off the hockey. What was the reason for starting that, and when can we expect to see it?
Well, when I'm away, I've got a lot of time on my hands. I'm sat in hotel rooms all the time, and I nip out for food. So maybe by doing that, will start making me do a lot more when I'm away, because I don't do a lot. I'm either, I might go to the gym or I'll go and have food, but then I'm back into an hotel room. So by having that, I might go out, explore, take some pictures, video the cities that I visit, and obviously some of the background stuff as well.
Is that being launched anytime soon?
What's that, sorry?
Is that being launched anytime soon, that YouTube channel?
I've actually put one video on this morning, so
okay.
Yeah, you can have a look.
Cheers, Gezi, thank you.
No worries.
Gezi, what's it like to be back in Ireland? Obviously, look, Dublin and Belfast show you a lot of love, but look, it's obviously two great cities and it's a great country.
Yeah, I love coming out here. Obviously, you've seen over the years that I've played. I seem to perform really well in Ireland, so fingers crossed that'll happen tomorrow as well.
Definitely, look, your game's definitely coming back. You know, I'm a massive fan, and I know the way you can play. Like, are you a couple of months away from that top peak performance? Because it's definitely coming.
I wouldn't say a couple of months. I'd say a couple of weeks. I just need to get some consistency in my games. You know, the amount of games I'm playing. Obviously, going out early in the Grand Slam and the Players' Championship finals, and then playing your first round game in the World Championship and having, you know, a good couple of days off, and then, you know, it's a couple of games back to back then after the Christmas break. But with the Premier League and the Pro Tours and Europeans all coming back to back, you know, that gets the consistency back in your game and the confidence. So yeah, fingers crossed that'll happen.
Definitely. Look, last of all, the 9-arter, the 147, you can put that to bed right now. Everyone debates what's harder. You've done both, pretty much. You know, you play a lot of snooker, you do your thing. But
I used to think that a 147 was harder, but I think if I was a professional snooker player and playing on the standards that they do as a professional, I think a 9-dart is harder. But as an amateur, maybe the other way.
thanks, Liz. Appreciate it.
Okay, everyone done?
It's nice to see you playing with a smile on your face again. When you played out your skin, or near enough out your skin, in Bahrain to beat Luke, did you feel, could you feel the confidence almost coursing through your veins again? Because there was a time, especially the year when you won the World Championship, when after 2 or 3 legs we could think, oh yeah, Gezzy's on it. Did you feel that confidence coming back?
Yeah, but no, I felt like that for the last couple of weeks. Just sometimes everything falls into place and sometimes it doesn't. And then obviously playing Luke and playing as well as I did in that game, everything fell into place for me. But yeah, it's good to play well, but I need to be a bit more consistent, not just do it in 1 or 2 games. I need to do it tournament after tournament and get back to where I was, you know, in 2020, 2021.
We spoke to both the Lukes earlier on about what it's like to play with a target on your back as world #1 or world champion. Do you remember what it was like, and was it fun, or do you look back at it now and think, oh, I could have done with a few of those arrows not in my back?
No, I don't think it makes a difference. The only pressure when you're world #1 is wanting to stay there. The fact of, and players obviously raise their game as well when they know that you're playing when you're world #1 and world champion. But apart from that, it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, Nicola said exactly that.
Yeah.
Brilliant, thanks.
No worries.
One!